My name is Stephanie Grady. I'm one of the news anchors and reporters at Fox 6. Thank you to everyone who is supporting Friendship Circle. I've heard from a lot of you on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram saying you're coming out here tonight. So thank you for being part of this awesome fundraiser, this awesome organization, and for putting the extra effort in and putting the boots on and coming out here tonight. And I just realized what an awesome organization the Friendship Circle is, and the work that goes into these artistic masterpieces that were there for silent auction. Round of applause for all the artists who put together these incredible pieces. Some of them are just breathtaking, and I know so much time and effort was put into them. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
So thank you, Rabbi Stein. Thank you for having me. I'm happy and proud to be here and to see everything that the Friendship Circle does in Milwaukee. I just heard now about the bakery, and I'm looking forward for my next visit to go to the Friendship Bakery and to try some of the pastries. And of course, I really loved the art back then. As a diplomat, I'm not allowed to take part in the auction, so I'll be jealous in all of you doing that. And as a formal representative of the State of Israel, I'm proud that we can be here and live the...
My name is Jackie Shutkin, and I'm a proud member and volunteer of the Adult Friendship Circle. At Friendship Circle, we get together twice a week, enjoy time with our friends. Everyone is so different, but we come together and accept each other. We all smile. Everyone makes me feel welcome, and I try to make others feel welcome as well. Instead of going home and sitting and doing nothing, Friendship Circle gives a lot of us something to do throughout the week.
So I reach out to you tonight and say that if you want to develop another part of your brain and your body and your soul, you want to come and take part in Friendship Circle.
I want to take a moment to thank our incredible team, partners who helped make this event the success that it is today. Thank you, Lubavitch of Wisconsin, who came to the state over 50 years ago to bring the mission and vision of the Lubavitcher Rebbe to spread the mitzvah of Yahavta l'reacha kamecha, love your fellow as yourself. It is with this mission that we continue to grow, so thank you. And last but not least, a huge thank you to my amazing wife, Leah. Without her heart, soul, and dedication, nothing would have happened. Thank you for being my partner in everything we do. Thank you for bringing us to where we are today. Please come up.
I want to tell you about the power of these amazing volunteers. Let me tell you. There is a sweet, beautiful girl. She goes to a local high school here. We'll call her Becca. And Becca has autism, but her disability is not visible at first glance. So because she goes to a typical high school, her expectations are typical. People expect her to make eye contact. They expect her to have all the proper social cues. And everyone expects her to be in the normal pace as everyone else, the normal pace. She used to cry to her mother, "I wish I looked different. I wish I was even in a wheelchair. Then at least people would understand that it's so hard for me to do what everyone else can do naturally. Why do I have to be like this?" Becca never ventured out of her house. Her home was her secure place where no one would bully her and no one would hurt her. And with warmth in their eyes, they said, "Hey, we're going into the party. Want to come with us? Want to join us?" I cannot tell you how that moment is frozen in my mind. This was the bridge between friends at home, being with friends in the comfort of your home, to getting out into the world and being social. And in that moment, she said yes. She went with these volunteers that she had never met before, but their warmth that she saw, she just said yes. And she walked in front of her and her mom and me. We were both like standing with shocked faces, and she just walked in casually, laughing, chatting about normal teenage stuff. And I asked them, "How did you know to go over to her in that moment? How did you know to be extra friendly and invite her to join you? How did you know?" And they looked at me with confusion. This is Friendship Circle. We're all friendly here. What did we do anyway? All we did was be friendly. All we did was be friendly. They have no idea what they really did. Volunteers, tonight we are honoring you. You are the ones with the real power. You are our leaders, not just in the future, but you are leading the way right now. We never know what someone is struggling with. Some disabilities we can see, and some disabilities we can't. But when we decide, I will be a little more patient today, I will be a little more understanding today, I will be a little more friendly today, we are not only making the world a better place, but we can be transforming someone's life.
Kimmel, Maira Meadows, Molly Elner, Maury Edelstein, Mustafa Maykan, Nathan Bojan, Nathan Hernandez,
Ross Abrams, Rosie Edelman, Sam Smullian, Sarah Abrams, Sarah Gendelman, Sarah Meadows.
162, there's 157, 184 is ready to go. Here's 189, 170 is ready to go. 167, 159, here's 132, 154 is ready to go. Here's 157, thank you. 189, 192 way in the back. Who'd like to start the bidding on the $100 bill? Let's get somebody who's got a bid card up in the air. Let's see if we can get that sold. Who wants to start the bidding? Anybody at all? Somebody, anybody at all? Just put your card up in the air. There we go. Thank you. 10,000 is bid. How about 11,000 now? Like to have 11. You get the $100 bill for only $250, and the rabbi will autograph it for you if you'd like. What's your bid number? 118. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Bill.
Bill. How about a nice hand for Bill for helping us out there? Bill got the $100 bill. So we call that the $250 bill sitting right there. Thank you so much.
And this is another beautiful artistic masterpiece put together by some of our awesome Friendship Circle artists. This was made with love by children and adults with special needs. It's a beautiful clock. They're all individual pieces of glass that are kind of fused together, and it works. I checked.
142 is going to Africa for $1,800. What's your bid number? 149 is going to Africa for $1,800. Got two sold. Here we go. The bidding at $200 on this. 200 is bid. 225. Want to go to 250? How about 250? 225 up here in the front. Looking for 250? Somebody go to 250. It's worth it. I wouldn't ask you. 250. Thank you. Now 275. 250 is bid. Appreciate the bid at 250. Make it 275. Would you go to 275? Sold $1,000 right here in the back. Fabulous. I'm going to think about $100. Who can do $100? 166. Thank you so much at $100. Who else can do $100? Anybody else? All right, 178, thank you so much at 100. Who else can do 100? Someone else at $100. 103, thank you so much at 100. 159, thank you so much at 100. 129, thank you at 100. If you donate $36 and you are our last donor at $36, you're going to get a custom-made cake courtesy of the Friendship Bakery. They're going to do a very special custom cake, any way you want, any design you want, any kind of cake you want, very special for a special occasion. So I'm going to give you that if you're our last donor at $36. If you happen to not be our last donor at $36, we're going to thank you profusely for your donation of $36. But only the last person's going to get the cake. Y'all got that? So who would like to be our last donor at $36? It looks like 175 wants to be our last donor at $36, and we thank you for that. Actually, you're now in second place because 167 is now our last donor at $36. Unless somebody else would like to be our last donor at $36. Actually, 162 is now our last donor at $36, but you're now in second place because, hold it still so I can read it. I can't see it. Thank you. 103 apparently wants to be our last donor at $36, and we thank you for your $36 donation, except you're now in second place because 132 is now our last donor. Actually, 103 is now our last donor once again.
Thank you all for being here. I had a pleasure being your master of ceremonies, and hopefully we see you next year. Thanks.